Okay, I want to talk about Social Security in the U.S. First of all, my whole life it's all, oh, it's insolvent, oh, it's too much money, oh, man, I can't afford it, which is a lie. All of these decades have been saying that. No, it's been running a surplus. The government's been taking money, borrowing money. That's the only reason it has a problem, is because the stupid government gives that money to Halliburton contracts in Iraq after borrowing it and giving an IOU to the Social Security system. Yeah, okay, so fuck that. Now, the real problem with Social Security is it only pays, $750 a month or some crappy thing like that. How the fuck are they supposed to be in this society? How are they supposed to compete? Consumers compete. We always say, oh, businesses compete. No, consumers also compete, right? They compete for the resources that are being provided by these businesses, right? Now, if you're going to give Social Security to people, and it's going to be a fixed income, even if it's adjusted by some amount, but it's still fixed. They're not in a growth period. Yeah, they can still emotionally grow. They can learn new skills. They can grow in a million ways. But economically, they're winding things down. They're retired. That's the point. Okay, so you're giving them a fixed amount of money. So what we ought to be doing is give them a fixed economy to spend it in. There ought to be not-for-profit commissaries for people on Social Security. Yes, there should. Okay, now theoretically, if you had such a commissary and it had a pharmacy and, the foods and the things that you need, fans or even air conditioners for people that need all kinds of things to survive and survive with reasonable comfort, then they wouldn't need any money at all. But the problem with that is that then there is no resource management involved in their buying decisions and their consuming decisions. Okay. Now, we could back up a little bit and say, hey, don't do that. No, we'll just give them a better amount of money. No, it's not going to work. Even if you gave them a reasonable amount of money, that just has them taking part in a dysfunctional economy that is not set up for people of fixed income. Okay, no matter how much the income is, though you could set up some crazy amount that they'd never be paid to try to prove me wrong, but in the practical reality, in the real world, it's never going to work because they're winding down in the economy. So fine, give them money, give them a fixed amount, and make sure that this commissary has prices that are matched to that fixed amount. Well, they could live off $750. Okay, well then their milk should be, $1 a gallon. And so then they're using their ability to manage resources, which is great because we want to parallelize decisions. One of my complaints about hierarchical command and control is that it gives one man, at the best, one man the control, in principle, and only the fact that hierarchies don't work and people grab their little control and just officially give it to somebody else changes this fact. In principle, you have the brain of one person, and in practice you have less than that because it takes a long time to tend. It takes a lot of tending. Even if you have absolute abeyance to your hierarchy, okay, the fact of the matter is that takes tending to create a system of absolute followers. So we don't want to do that. We want to distribute decisions, and for example, a resource management decision. Okay, so give them a fixed economy, subsidize the prices so that they match the fixed income that you're giving them. And that's what we should do. We should have a commissary for people on Social Security where their fixed income is guaranteed to be, a reasonable level of sustenance, comfort, and leisure time. And since you are giving them real money, if they budget really well and the system's designed and the prices are designed well, there will be an amount of money that they have discretionary that they can spend in the, so-called regular or real economy. Okay, so that's the real problem of Social Security is it's not enough money. And it can't really be enough money because it's a fixed income situation. So we should give them a fixed economy for them to take part in. That is my solution to Social Security.